basically, we are an API management company. So what that means is we take large-scale API deployments and make them very easy by taking the parts that you can code yourself, but you probably don't want to. Things like doing stuff with throttling or caching, things that are just the same for every API, we will handle for you. And then to do that, we use some really big, cool technologies that I love to work with. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, I just love talking about it. So any of this stuff. Apogee is always free for developers. So if you go onto our website and make an account, you get all these great perks. So check it out. Cool.
All right. So I'm gonna try to do a really quick demo on how you can get off and build an API really quickly. First thing you need to do, go to hackpoli.com, sign up. Like Dan mentioned, it's free. You can make commercial use of it. So please go ahead. Once you do sign up, you'll see this API management, API paths, and API console screen. And what those are basically are three different things you can do. The one I'm going to show you is called API paths. Paths, if you don't know, is backend as a service. Think of it as your database in the cloud. It's just there for you. You don't have to write any code at all. It's just present for you. And you can access everything. So you can see my path screen over there. So I have something called restaurants, some data over there. I can access all of that data from an API that I got without writing any code at all. So what I'm going to try to do next is so how do you actually write an API? So we use something called Apogee 127, which is our open source tool using Node.js. So you can develop APIs on your machine locally and then publish it to any cloud of your choice. So first thing you do is A127 project. Okay. So this is going to fail right now because I already have created it. But if I go in here, you see this is like a simple Node.js application. You can see the same directory structure as it's with anywhere else. The cool stuff about here is something called So the first thing we do is you don't just write your API with code. What you do is you first define your API in something called Swagger, which is just YAML code over here, and you can just define your APIs in this way. And the reason you do this is because, like you said, all the stuff that is same for all the APIs, like OAuth, caching, validation, you all get that for free without writing any code. Apogee 127 will read this YAML and write the code for you. So this is a simple flow rollback. And I'll show you how to write Basically, we'll give you this stuff. So that's what you do. Scott, who is a developer for this, is here. So he can answer pretty much any question you want. If you want to see how to actually deploy this to the cloud or how to add OAuth without writing any code or anything, come talk to us. We can help you out. Thanks.
Thank you.
It's on mute. Hey everyone, I'm John from Major League Hacking. So how many of you are here at your first hackathon this weekend? Hell yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. Well, I hope you're all really excited. I'm very excited. For those of you who aren't familiar, Major League Hacking is the official student hackathon league. So we support events like this all over the world on different college campuses. And by coming to these events and participating, you actually earn points for your school. And every semester, a school is crowned the winner of the Major League Hacking season. So last semester, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign won. I think Cal Poly has a good chance of beating them this year, right? Yeah. That was weak. Do you think you're going to win this season?
Yeah!
Great. I think so too. So, what does Major League Hacking do? Well, we support awesome organizing teams like Brian and his crew, but we also do some things for you, for the hackers. So, one of the coolest things that you'll see this weekend is the MLH Hardware Lab. Have any of you used the MLH Hardware Lab before? One guy. Yeah. Go ahead. So the MLH Hardware Lab is a roaming set of crazy technology that you can loan out and use this weekend to hack them. Matt, who is here helping out with MLH this weekend, is showing it off over there. But what we have is Oculus Rift. We have Myo armbands, which are gesture-sensing Bluetooth armbands. We have Leap Motions, which are a hand detector. We have Arduinos. We have Spark cords, which are a Wi-Fi Arduino. We have computers you can loan out if you need an extra laptop or you're in France. From Dell, we have monitors. Yeah, he's writing real fast. I can talk faster too, make it fun. We have Pebble watches.
Yeah!
Yeah, Pebble. We have Pestles, which are a JavaScript microcontroller. And more. So come on up after the opening ceremony. You can check out hardware and build on it over the weekend. There's a lot of crazy shit available, and I expect to see some really impressive stuff coming out of it. Are you excited for the hardware labs? Yeah! So, not only that, but we really like giving you free stuff, because that's what nice about. Sorry, no free Oculus. But I will give you some other free stuff. So, MLH has some awesome partners we work with that like giving you free stuff too. So if you go to bit.ly/MLHAWS, you can get $100 for free of Amazon Web Services credit. Amazon Web Services is basically the cloud hosting company. They power Reddit and a million other websites that aren't as cool as Reddit. No, you can go, you can redeem the credit, and you can use it anytime you want. You don't have to use it this weekend, so no harm in signing up. It's free money. Also, you can go get the GitHub Education Pack. So the GitHub Education Pack is free version control and other utilities for students simply by being a student. Because GitHub likes students and MLH likes students. So if you go to education.github.com, you can get a whole slew of free stuff. Yay, free stuff! Cool. So, that's all the cool stuff we give you. If you go to mlh.io/events, you can see the full calendar. We have 5 events going on right now in the US, and we basically have 5 events going on every weekend in the US. So if you wanted to, you could go to an event every single weekend, like I do. So the last thing I want to talk about is what the events are about and the tone. Hackathons are meant to be a safe and inclusive environment for everyone who's here. And so we care very much about how you interact as a community. By coming to this event, you agree to abide by the MLH Code of Conduct. You can read that on mlh.io/code of conduct. It's easy to find. And basically, the TLDR is treat each other with respect. We're all here to build cool stuff. And if you feel uncomfortable or you have any situations that might arise, feel free to come talk to me or any of the other organizers, and we can, handle them. And that's pretty much it. So I hope you all have a great time. Are you all excited to hack? Yeah. I will hand this up to Brian before I get to the point where I start telling bad jokes. You do not want to hear my bad jokes.
Thanks, John. Let's give a round of applause for MLH.